It's a taboo subject. It used to be raised once in a while in the past, but now you look at the debates. Nobody raised it. Nobody asked anything about it. Everybody knows, who knows anything about geopolitical strategy and peace in the world, that that resolution has to be subject to a vigorous peace prospect by the U.S. government, and it isn't. And if you don't talk about something, it's not likely that when they get elected, they're going to address it. And it's getting worse and worse and worse.
Well, one of the reasons it's not, in my view, addressed by American politicians is there's an absolute hard and fast consensus among American voters that we're on Israel's side. America is pro-Israel. Everybody in public life, I would say 80% of American voters describe themselves as steadfast friends of Israel. So, why shouldn't politicians reflect the views of the people they represent?
That position is not inconsistent with being a vigorous proponent of resolving the Palestinian-Israeli crisis. I think you can, in fact, one can say you can't be pro-Palestinian without being pro-Israeli, and you can't be pro-Israeli without being pro-Palestinian. But you cannot simply support the Israeli military policy against the Palestinians. Top government officials in our country said there's no military solution here. They've got to learn to live together. And the best resolution is to go back to the 1967 borders and have an independent, viable Palestinian state. And they'll start playing soccer with one another. The important thing here, Tucker, is that the second ethnic group in the United States that's most for an independent Palestinian state are Jewish Americans. Arab Americans having a higher percentage, but Jewish Americans over 50%. It's quite remarkable when you look at the polls. There is a growing disposition not to follow the Israeli lobby line in this country. And I must say that the taboo process here is simply making it worse for everybody concerned, and of course worse for the Palestinians. The ratio of civilian fatalities in Gaza to Israeli in the last 10 months has been about 400 to 1. They are being embargoed, blockaded, medicine, food, all kinds of essentials are not being allowed in. And that's only going to exacerbate the situation. Desperate people are the most dangerous people in these kinds of conflicts.
I must say I haven't noticed any residents of Gaza attacking America.
No, look, all they want is their own independent state. Okay. They want UN resolutions complied with by the Israelis. There are several of them. And also it's a Bush policy now to recognize the right of Palestinians to have their own state.